Okay, number 3, we have this list of numbers and we want to replace the 2 missing values with the most frequently occurring value. So let's set up the list. Then the first thing to do is to filter this list to only the numbers. Okay, so taking the nuns out. So say L3 num equal to list. Okay, now we filter out. Okay, we can use a lambda function for filtering out. Filter lambda x is not none in L3. Okay, let's see whether we get that. So there L3 num has filtered out the none values. Okay, so now we have to create a set. So let's call that S3. So L3 num. Okay, so we need to do a set of that, and we want to change that set to a list. Okay, so now we see these are the 3 values 10, 11 and 12. Now we need to find the count. So we can say L3 frequency. Okay, so that's equal to, we will do a dictionary comprehension. So we'll do X we want the count to be the key. So we see L3. Okay, so in L3, how many we have of X, because we're going to do a comprehension. So here it's going, we're going to have like for X in S3. Okay, so we're going to iterate through S3. Okay, 10, 11 and 12. So that will be the X. So we are going to count in L3 how many 10s are there, and then the value will be X, and then how many 11s are there, the value will be 11, how many 12s are there, and the value will be 12. Okay, so now if you do F3 frac. Okay, so we have 4 of 10, 7 of 11, 6 of 12. So we need to now find the maximum. Okay, so 7 is the maximum frequency. So the mode is the value corresponding to that. Okay, so we need to set up L3 mode, say I for mode index. So that would be max L3 frac, right? L3 frac keys. We look at the keys and then say and then see which one is the maximum. So that will give us the index, so which is 7. So that's good. So then the mode is, you find the value for that key. So L3 mode is L3 frac, okay, at L3 mode I. So that will give us the, that should be L3 like that. Okay, so that gives us the mode. Okay. So now we need to fill it out. So so L3 filled is, now we need to do lambda. Okay, so we'll do a lambda. Okay, x. Okay, and okay, so what we, so we're going to iterate through. Okay, so we're going to do this. So if x is, here we did x is not none, so now we use x is none, then okay, so we're going to iterate through x, and then we are doing this tertiary if function. So before the if comes, what should be the value, and then the condition, then at the end if the condition is not true. So we do L3 mode. Okay, so that should be the value if this condition is true. Okay, and then we see else, if it is not none, then x itself, right? So, and we need to do this for all of L3. So that is the lambda, and since this is a function, we have to do a map of that, and then we need to make this into a list. Then I misspelled lambda, so yeah, I have an extra parenthesis there that I need to get rid of. Okay, so there you go.